nabakaniye nabe lundi kunenga harenga hefe ya Mbale uncensored mwanya nabe kwirindirawo iswasembera yo kwa kanana nabanu musani era ko basubiza kuri buri sabiti kuzabanga kuyitsatakawo kuba boera ko bitwa bikugenda ano mubisitsa byengo imasaba twani mwina momositsana ona kulwa cyo ndo kwakoboye kwasemba yo kubano nga hukani hukujenia kwa minister wa government services minister wa government umukosi Balam baruhagare abe ano kumala zina kutsinga liho busa mwese aberenga si kule bintu bikainabi ayibita mu moni ibi hari birayitawe mu government saburawa na mu district sefu saburawa ano ibu masaba ari kufura kama kuwa kabeye ano mu district y'Embale ni mu district ye Bulambuli isi batwire ibintu bihari bya burawa tawe bitwera kube byesu umukosi ino aba wakanya aho hari mu video ye byanywa kukolewa ngani akusabari nga minister wetire awambe aweneo era umukosi Dennis Wanyora ali wano hava sheseho kumale kuyongere yakuwe nitiro munga tachendere niye bilano byese abone ninabe bitwera byese minister abeyenga awambaho nimo muli sawa tsukanira urangira bye Bulamu mu district y'Embale Dr. Jonathan Wanjisi ali ukharebe urangira bye Bulekeri umukosi hawo hasampade neso kanya sawa ali ukharebe ule bintu bya haburawa byatiye mumoni byese baberenga batuya mubye kamakangiro aturani bye kamalekero umukosi Dennis Wanyora na yali atokubwera ko bye Bulambuli nga byatiye iliyo abandi saa tibali kundimo abandi bawambiwire ni abandi sibali bakuja biku kwa munda tawule kwa beyembele bali mukayosi banyera baba tabula umukosi Dennis Wanyora shesa kuba masaba ali ubona kumbale uncensored malo kuboyere tiro munga ndisechendere ni sawa tino abandu ngani bali hayenga bali batelefuta
nasimire nabe umuteseswe program mukosi Derek Wenane ni nabo boss balondera Mbale uncensored metano ngatsina hotel kumwesi ati mtwe na first of July
ngane barua ya minister ya ranga tsina hotel kumwesi kama humi kabiri na TV nge barua yo gole umuhuruyo mukosi Balam ali utamkenda mwisi tabiye kukisu rabo forcera mwisi tabiye Bulambuli Mbale ni bifo bihari bitwera tawe ali hupotolo yo huwa nawe government sebitunga sebisinza ati chendamo abone ingeri yesiga uti indege hari hani program za government ingeri yesi hora sheno chendamo Mr. Wenani ngana kugolere ndi nakuloe hane mukosi Balam aba mu district y'Embale hakeni ya mu district ye amini huri kangiro ye naiku ile center ya hataru wakeni ya ni hurisomero ya naiku primary school wakeni ya na Maria SS yes wakeni ya ni bisabi hari bitwelata era bibya amayo bakali nyemu abibona era bintu biko bikani hano during our last episode ya uncensored ne my observation kuishi sei mambireho nabi bintu biri bibiri yes
especially ibya ba Mbale district one Mbale district DHO Mbale Mr. Jonathan Wanjisi is a supervisor of health says in my observation, in my opinion, he was not the right person to be arrested because yes, in my opinion, arresting the DHO was not the solution.
In fact, he has been interdicted.
He actually has. He was first arrested and released on bail. I mean, on police bond Friday evening.
Yes.
After the intervention of his wife, the Right Honorable Miriam Muhai.
Ne. Ngawati na kuti mbawo mubofuta.
Ati na kuti mbawo mubofuta. No, when it comes to service delivery. Uyu utimiraho
yomwe DHO atomu kasiwewe MP
yes
nesiro bamukola ari ngawolero mukosa mpade abo webye Bulekeri wanda wakona lego sawo Godfrey okuri umubaba wa Ngoko South ne bamubukula.
So in my observation is mbonene district y'Embale DHO kumulimo kwa DHO ni kuli barambi madwaliro course health workers are recruited by the Human Resource and the District Service Commission. They undergo interviews bahola bamala babakyukyunga babakolaki babira. So DHO bamuwa buselisiti bali these are the staffs from Mbale district.
Yes, supervising.
Exactly. And now DHO ali ni kumanya whether umurambiru ali ni timba polo bata bali cost obe health center na kirebe ili ni barambi bati niyo kumulimo kwewe hutya kumekinga shiwali barambiri kumi besi bambe ye kuli kangiro lya naiku niyo bali kumulimo. But how they were recruited is not part of his work. He's supposed to do the supervision work. Umuntu abesi bali supposed to huwamba omukonsidere niye in charge welidwaliro kubanga minisita nga batire kwidwaliro lya naiku ata hutuyanga barambi basawo baliko nga batalubonye ne bali kugiti. Okay,
nenga record zoka ziri bayini bakangiri li 17.
Now record singa targets li 17 bali supposed to huba ne batalubonye bali kugiti. Who's to blame? It is the in charge.
But in charge ya aba supervised in DHO still DHO aba kutoko yaba
yes
aba responsible. It's
when you come to the facility ne watu yangambao barambita, who do you first question before you go to the DHO? You first question the in charge.
Mbale kuleve ya minister question nga in charge.
Tawe that's where we start.
Ya atanifa no mubo.
Nga watu ile kwisomero na watu ile mbaho musomesita. Unywa hore ba headmaster ngabali wakunyonyola ya maybe umusomesita because of ABCD. The event that you have come to facility na watu ile in charge ya water, that's when you go to the DHO. Now DHO is supposed to find out why these staffs are absent. Machibonembo. So to me, abe well, kimini mocha ahola bulai nenga huwamba DHO ele sabe yani sohele hukola.
Okay.
Hariba bantu bali recruited bali ghost workers madwali. That is the work of the human resource. Okay? Niyo bamanyire ni principal human resource wa Mbale district nyabo liko ba answer
urangira barambi
niyo manyire barambi bali benga mu district barambi bano bengira bariye. That was the first person to be arrested. Shoshawe ati ahoyishiye kamasomero motiyana yikunga babane namba exceeding exaggerate
ese ni basandi okako jo he bayidi cyabafura mu mareko ka government ba he kulini se namba ya abana natenga irenga yani abene bali mwile kilomita.
Yes.
Kako he ba hedi cha ku mareko gafura mu government na kumya kwashina bazi specifically na iku.
It is more you saw when the minister is moving service delivery you sample in a school. You sample
randomly.
You cannot go to every school. At the end was in the it has been an eye opener because it didn't
no.
Yes, even in Bulambuli, everywhere in Shortcomings. These numbers are exaggerated. You need to put it in. I think of our head teacher when I admitted said I'm sorry. Honorable, I'm sorry. We do this for survival. Yes, he admitted. I don't talk about she anga fushiri naik nyeshiri ano Mbale set nyeshiri kases nyeshiri everywhere. At the racket is big. It's not only the head teacher. DHO na yashiba.
Huba. I mean
DO ashiba.
Inspector of schools.
This inspector of schools ashimanya. Head teachers bashimanya. Bantu banyala balo kushimanya kwa director maybe ni abasomesa. So it is a racket of many people. So obviously umulebe you ngayo ngere Balam
na no office chineli responsible with over head counts umasomero
inspectors of schools ni abetsa ni DHO ni bahuru kwa Ministry of Education and Sports ba me Kampala. They are the ones who are in charge of head count women. So the racket is big. Nyawata kutuyanga ni bafuna bonga ba mile Kampala
nabo ba
kureremo abana 10
kureremo abete 10.
And when this money comes, it is shared back to the team in Kampala. So there is a need. Balam ni could digging deep. It is beyond the head teacher alone. It is beyond the DHO alone or the inspector of schools. That is for Mbale and it cuts across.
Okay. In Bulambuli, oba Dr. Wanjisabe kushichamu oba ba humu aboba humu interdictinga no. Newe for example wewe babe supervising alikange bambe bali ulimi barambi kwikangira kuno lye barambi 17 nenge semwa processing nazi yo murabandu barano babane kwashinanga wandika nawo mandi told me kwikangira kuno na kuba koni ni bakangi 17
and that's why
ni baliyo bakangi barano kwashino hawo pendo
and that's why in the merengue before the DHO is arrested haliba mwacha imona yukolas kind of because none of the media has not heard from the DHO. Yeah? His school of thought, his side will be different. The version ngira yabe anjawu.
Yes.
Nyawaza kusikia nga kama ka niwa manya liso lidwali oli na ikuli abantu barambi 17 basa. But that particular day when Balam went, what yabarambi batatu. So he would have been given time. No. According to records, this is what I was given by the human resource. And I supervise these people. If they are on duty, then let us. If they are not on duty, let us start with the in charge.
Yes.
So there was need for the DHO to be given time and the DO to explain. But I'm sure now that they were apprehended and have been interdicted, interdiction is my such a wafiri. Abundulo pending investigations. Atana funa kumusala shisitsa she kumusala kwewe get half of your salary
ngoli interdiction.
Yes,
ainga kumusango wakufurire
they reimburse you back to pay full payroll. Now
so ngakwarurire mu district yembale kwa tiye Bulambuli
unakurwe haramu.
Yes,
unakurwe haramu kumutiki niko ba no mu Balamu Bulambuli matandikira ku district baba koni brief meeting.
Yes.
Mukao muna council hall Bulambuli era bahusomera engeri Yesu ulibuza kubanga kukyendamo ubona huru ku swasa ku yumeniyelesa kimilimo kyesi barambi Bulambuli batiyenga bahola in section zinga zitaru singane huku kubolera.
Yes,
reporting ebyo amamwe Bulambuli za ho report simu health ngwe report simu works that is the roads and the rest.
Yes,
nguwe ni report mu education nataliha ni roads kwa chenila bridge. There's a bridge called Gabusogoro Bridge. Bridge bachira mu budget kumwaha kwembalira kwa mwiko kwebikana 2024 mwiko kwebikana 2025 ele bridge yo bachiraho milioni 10. That bridge up to now we are now entering into a new financial year. This is now 2026-2027 financial year. But no works have been done on that bridge. The 100 million that was allocated has already been used. You get the point?
Again.
What's a whole Lugudo 1.5 kilometer, Lugudo Barulanga Martuni Makutano, Lugudo Robaruraho million kag. Era Baruhora Mumiko Kwembalira kwe bikana bibiri kama humika bibiri na chine, bikana bibiri kama humika bibiri na chirani. Up to now there is no work done. Those are now 2 good financial years. Okay? The money was allocated, but it has not done
the work
it was supposed to do. And now there are 2 financial years that have passed. Okay? But already there is accountability. The money was spent. Pati hulugudo ndi barulanga bari financial year ya bikana bibiri kama humika bibiri na zitaru bikana bibiri kama humika bibiri na zine yaba hulugudo barulanga bari Longot Road yaba road stone breaking abali ni hu compacting abaro kama bari hulugudo ro connecting go hama hu hulugudo rwe Kimuli rutietu. It's just a small lane of around 3 kilometers. Lugudo baru allocating a million and okay, that was allocated in the financial year 2023-2024. Okay, those are 3 financial years passed up to now, but there was no work done. But there's accountability in the. If you look at the BOQs, Tihulaganga, the road has been worked through. So when we went and visited the site with the rest of the people, we realized that there was no work done on this road. Waba oluguudo lundi balulanga bali Namudongo na Anakisabasi. Oluguudo lwabalula mu work plan. It was already in the work plan. And they allocated some good money. They allocated that money. Oluguudo lwabalula for 287 million shillings.
Yes.
Million 287. Mwiko kwembalira kwa 2023-2024 financial year. These are 3 years past, 3 financial years past. No work done on the road. Lyo oluguudo lundi balulanga bali Kibanda Mbiji, it's a 3-kilometer road. Oluguudo luno balulaho siringi. Era balulaho 2023-2024 still financial year tabirwe.
Ali ko ishima ya shiri financial year 2023-2024 siringi zose zingudo bakupa kuko. Zingudo bali atsa kabisa siringi. So when I allocated this money, oluguudo olu lw'Ekibanda luli. Yes. Lwaba washed away by the landslides 2023. But they continued allocating money on the road. Yes. And up to now, they have been allocating the 3-kilometer road. Up to now. You get the point? I get. In the 2023, government started allocating 1 billion shillings to each local government to work on the roads. True. As a grant. Every financial year, 2023, financial year, meaning Bulambuli has received 3 billion shillings to work on roads. But we realized the engineer would use 300 million shillings out of the 1 billion. Yes. So that's 700. Abahola tingudo tsifura bukala abahola road maintenance wata birusahe greda sarama kama fu. Why birusahe greda there is no matter. Wahola of course a better road is supposed to be gravelled, supposed to be graded, supposed to be compacted. Yes. But we don't have any road in Bulambuli. Actually nyalama rugudo lulimo lutwera busalute. Lwesa hola wa grading wa gravelling wa ma compacting. In the whole district, in the whole go to on that process. So the processes of it. But I think that guy was innocent. No. Who is the responsible person? The district engineer of Bulambuli is substantively appointed. Is substantively appointed. He's the one who controls the vote. And he admitted when we went to a road called the Twinyi. Twinyi, there's a road going to Twinyi, this Twinyi Makutano road. Minister reached and checked down that put on top there was on top there was some small maram, but down Gambahona Maramutali Rovajoni. And he admitted, he said I'm sorry. And when the minister asked him, are you ready to refund the money? He kept quiet. So as we talk, the district engineer of Bulambuli has been interdicted. Yes. And was arrested and taken to Kampala for further investigation. It's called Paul Walimbwa. So we were in charge. You cannot eat 700 million every financial year. You eat more than that's 2.1 billion in 3 years. One person. For us, we are very lucky in Bulambuli. There are certain roads you just need to hit the rocks. You hit those rocks as they break. It becomes easier for you to grade those roads. Yeah. These roads I'm talking on in CC. Yes. There are very poor roads in this bridge here, where 100 million was allocated. That's very true. What you have about minister, it is not his mandate. Some people are saying that. You see, service delivery, it is a wake-up call. The minister of works who inspecting a tingudo kama pesa kalo ka tingudo kano cost kaza kama pesa ka health kama pesa ka shina who supervises these works?
They are all under local government. So local government is a pillar of these other ministries, of these other sectors. So I come up with you're supposed to work on this road, you're supposed to work on this road, you're supposed to work on this facility. What do you expect honestly?
In fact, sitting at abantu babushe tifura tiri ku local government n'abantu bataba timoni ku members of parliament bara timoni ku bantu barambira government parastatals ibe basitting tawetsi exactly abane sent to the local government nari basindikira nibo bakatirambisa bulayita kukanga kumalirisa waliyo kintu kyesi batuye Bulambuli kye yangisa abantu
ari iliyo bridge bridge ine connecting babantu basebe Muyembe ni Bulambuli town council ku Ibukedea ni Buhalu sub county. That bridge was constructed from a vote where they were under road fund, it's called road fund, and it was given to Bulambuli town council to construct that bridge worth 500 million shillings. A million vitano. I think the engineer who supervised the works is called Okurora. He's the town council engineer of Bulambuli town council. He only did the works worth 250 million shillings. The bridge is worth 250, not 500.
Yes.
To me, in my observation, when I visited the site, the team, it's a he has done some work. We need to really give credit. Maza umundu wahola hodani complete rule yera aringo etingudo wahola kurugudo nga complete limbaho ni mara mutaba to wahola accountability arugudo wahola mamati waho adeta. But at least here when we went we found a bridge, though it is not worth the money that was allocated,
but there was some work. Yes,
yes. The only challenge is na bridge na hunde sachombe hale wachira esibachira bridge was not supposed to be the actual place. Abeli supposed to go baholo mwale skametskani wakutimira. So the river was, I think, diverted. Arikametskana abakali suppose bridge abali supposed to kuchira omwale nibachira mu kifo kihali kinana kitufutawo. So but in actual sense the engineer did some work. That one I will give him credit though not worth the money. Yaba o issue chindi yesingana kusembaini nayo. We went to health centers pacheni yaho hawo naho kama dwali. Really dwali no balirango bali Bwihonge Health Center 3. Bwihonge Health Center 3 is a government facility located in Bwihonge sub-county. Okay? Di dwali lino nga baliombe habawa contracts bandwe contractors babiri. Naba contractor bamulanga bali Spacious. Naba ni contractor bamulanga bali Zero contractors. Spacious wa $1 million bina. He was the first contractor and received 400 million, and he did show the works and later on abandoned the work. There comes in another contractor called Zero contractor. This one received 240 million shillings. He was supposed to do the finishes. While supposed to go ground area na iterazo tiles, abali supposed to partitioning area mu kimilyango mu madwali do kimilyango mbamu maternity ward. There was a lot of shoulder work which is unfinished.
Yeah.
Okay. I think this work was supposed to be done by this financial year.
Yes.
I mean last financial year 2025-2026. But these engineers have all been paid fully.
Baba Malai.
Yes.
Now
the Obareva engineer who paid these two contractors, Spacious and Zero contractors. Aba kola lidwaliro lye Bwihonge. Balo ale bakona flow. Actually the flow of Bwihonge is not even having terrazzo. Bawa detawe ndibusabonye. Bamo solar system has not been installed. Bamo ni bunayi bwesibara mu madinisa. Ubonera they are too cheap. They are not the ones that were recommended in the work plan. So, contract district engineer Horomerari, there is someone who authorized, who certified works called Engineer Zesan. Engineer Zesan is a supervisor of works. Okay? In Bulambuli. He certified and recommended for payments even when the works were not done.
It is his own company?
No, Engineer Zesan, Aruburambo government, but he has now retired. He's a supervisor of works.
The other committees of LC 5?
No, he's a district. He's a staff under the Umurambi works.
Umurambi works.
He is a government.
Oh, you say he's retired. Again, he works.
He has retired.
And what brings him in works again?
Well, he certified it and recommended for payments before.
Oh, he did before retirement.
Yes. Now the question is, how can any supervisor of works certify works that are short and incomplete and even recommend for payments? The contractors have received 100% pay, the works are short, the works are not done. How do we recover this money? So the minister instructed these contractors to be arrested, and the son, the supervisor of works, to be recalled. Yes, wamala hwadnina ho kuli dwaliro lindi balanga Bulambuli Health Center 3.
Igowa. Oh, that's different.
No, Goa.
Ilindi yesi Bulambuli elisi ingururo ye yata.
Tsingururo tshala buli abundu ne tshala Bulambuli yulugai. Tsingururo this time tshala yulugai. So Bulambuli Health Center 3 yabaho ba contractors up,
but
I don't know why these works are given to many contractors. Contractors are roofing kundi, ground floor kundi, maternity kundi. Not the facility contractors in Abuka. Sorry, it's another story. When we went to Bulambuli, there were 3 contractors. There was Spacious Steel, Yaba Africana, Yaba Ideal Merchants. So when we went there, first contractor, Spacious, BAM was selling 240 million shillings. They also did show the works and abandoned the work. I don't know why this Spacious is everywhere. Spacious. It does not complete its works. All the contractor injury, I have much money. I'm money. Then Africano na weta wahola ko samwa wade chawatawe ne bahola the same applied to Ideal Merchants. So I know Honorable Balam are instructing our these engineers should come back and finish their works. Come and finish up. Mbale Center 3.
As I
want to give you some history. Shiko show Shombehewa 2020-2021 financial year. Era a minister by then was state for monitoring, economic monitoring. Ogwang.
Yes.
It's a Bulambuli in 2022.
True.
That very issue was raised, and by then we had an acting DHO called Dr. Muhammad Mulongo. Was it the DHO? Was the in charge by then? No, I think it was the in charge. That is Mbale Health Center 4. Mbale Health Center 4. That facility was earmarked 7 million shillings, not 70 like people are claiming.
7
million shillings. But because there's a lot of political intrigue, according to me, you see, I don't want to talk what I don't know, I want to speak what I saw.
And the reality.
People malice Dr. Mulongo and said he had misappropriated 70 million shillings meant for the construction
of that
Mbale latrine. Yes, I've always supposed to million in some way. It's not there. 70 million shillings constructs a classroom block.
And there were no records showing that big latrine.
No, according to the work plan, it was supposed to be 7 million shillings.
7, not 70.
But because of political propaganda, Bara are misappropriating a million.
But even if it's 7 million, now you make a shikongamba mori kumwanya abantu batakujawa ombe kushisenge.
No, we are coming. Shikosho banywa kukola shi banywa ku fencing. Okay? Abali musakutandi her works. You know, it was an old pit latrine. It was old.
It
was an old pit latrine. And Dr. Nisha Sahola, which something he did which was not good. Waka na kuru samusa bibili mobyo ashi emptying. A whole renovations. Okay? That was the mistake that he did. But he was supposed to set up a better facility worth 7 million shillings, but not 70. That was the mistake he did. And Dr. na ogwanga wesire ba condemning na kumulimoko ba mulakira not to continue with the works. And there was a minister, doctor was even interdicted.
Yes, I remember.
Dr. Mulongo by then. He handed over a report concerning that facility to the then in charge. Dr. Mulongo went back to school. Okay? He remained a senior medical officer and went back to school to do his master's in medicine. So, what happened that day, doctor explained to Balam. This is what happened, and I have reports. Balam directed the deputy RPC, Mr. Twala, to move with him and a report concerning that toilet.
And he brought.
Yes. So that's exactly what happened. There's no much need of alarm, according to my opinion.
So it's 7 million, not 70 million.
It's 7 million, not 70.
Kale, kwasimye nabi wanyina nabo kwirindirawo. Kana okusima nabi kujja na fuka makutandikire paka sawa ati. Ekwa kamera unakulosha yeroshi, unahulundenga were wasimire uhakana ukane promota burawa. Tihabe tikutya mumoni. Fe kushiri wo ukawanyoro. Ba masabe twaba ehe.
Asimire ba masaba. Owe baleso okutayinga bulindalo. Oluna holo ri kwaba ngakubarera updates. Sebiri kutya mumoni kubisitsa byefe byebukiso. Ngana kurome kurukurambe ni kamani kuyongere barambi bali mu office muhole kimilimo kyenyu kimitufu. Do the right thing. Muhali yasiringi na abita. Love your professions, love your jobs. There are people who admire to be in those offices, but they are not given opportunity. You cannot be a district engineer and get 700 million shillings every financial year for 3 years. Olimba, you must be very rich. You must be very rich. Thank you.